So this is our continuation of commercial space and the commercial market. We are right now in the Houghton, Michigan Mall. That's in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and it's about 4 o'clock on a Monday. And this here is the storage area. This used to be the old Kmart store. Give you a little bit of history about the Houghton Mall. It was built in 1981, about the time that the mall building hit its peak in this country. And Kmart went out in 2002. It's been repurposed. It's climate controlled and indoor storage space. They have a few stores here. One here, over here is Dunham's. And that is the chain of sports stores. And this is the mall right now, 4 o'clock Monday afternoon. We're going to just take a stroll through the entire mall here, and I'm going to talk at you. This is a lot of space that could be rented. It used to be stores. And also, it's been repurposed again. This is a community college, has their offices and classrooms here. And that's what's been happening. A lot of malls have went out of business in this country. And the ones that have survived had to get really, really creative. And here's some more college office and classroom space at the small community college that we have in the area. Otherwise, there's no retail stores here at all. We've got the interior now. And it's interesting that current hours it doesn't even look like it's open. Oh, Monday 12 to 6, and it's got an employee in there. I don't know what this even sells, but it's got an employee in there, and it doesn't look like it's open. Here we've got a few other small stores. An old, oh my God, an arcade. I don't see anything in there though. That's bizarre. So we've got Dunham's was open. We got some other stores that don't even look like they keep hours. Looks like this particular scooter store for people that need mobile scooters is definitely not open. You could maybe call them and arrange something. I don't know what that is. Looks like it may be a yeah, that's a hair salon. And then there is there's nothing open. Okay, there's says open physical therapy place. There's more boarded up stuff. High-speed internet. Some kind of a vet center that's not open right now. And there's a nail and manicure and pedicure and facials. There literally is two businesses open on this end in the middle. This is dead. We've got folks that are out walking, getting their exercise, considering it's wintertime out there and kind of cold and snowy. They're utilizing a safe space. Very comfortable space for that. And we got some folks that are closed over here. I don't know if that's a meeting room or what that is. This is strange. Very strange. Looks like a bookstore. No, I don't know what that is that went out of business. Tactical laser tag. None of these places that have any equipment or any furniture in have any signs telling you what the hours are. So here's the mall office. It's some kind of training center for self-defense. And that looks empty. This section down here used to be the JCPenney's. JCPenney's went out in 2017. And they've got this kind of corridored off here because on the other side, they've got a Harbor Freight. So Harbor Freight is using the space that JCPenney's used to have. Harbor Freight's, I think, relatively new. It's maybe in a year or two old. But this is it, folks. This is the mall in Houghton, Michigan. And I can say outside of a handful of places here where it looks like they've got some office space. I've heard they've got office space in here for the state of Michigan. Some kind of offices, I think, for family help. And I'm not sure how to even get that unless you only can access it from the outside. Typical mall in this country. I remember the heyday and the big building boom, the last of the big building boom in places like Tucson was in the 80s. Obviously 81 was part of that here. They said there was 40 stores back then. I looked it up, and this is what the new commercial retail landscape is like. There isn't any. I think it's a combination of things. I think that the internet and big companies being able to ship goods to anywhere has destroyed the small business. I think if you don't have a reason to exist, if you can't provide some kind of goods or services to the local population, you just go out of business. There's no reason for you here. It's very strange that it happened that fast, because that's only about 45 years. But I guess it's a sign of the times. I noticed that the commercial space for retail stores has been repurposed to offices. Wonder what office space is going to be repurposed for. And so in the center of the picture is the OK Mart, which is the indoor storage units. And this is the door we went in, the entrance. And this is Dunham's. And that's the small community college up here. They've got, looks like they've got classrooms and offices on both sides. And then go down here. That is the other entrance, that one that was in the center, that they had two shops open. They had a hairdressing place and a manicure place. It looked like that deal 4 days wasn't open. There was a employee in there. And this is the other part here. You don't even have access from the mall and that is where the state of Michigan has some offices, and they've only got one entrance, and that's at the front, and that's on the outside. And I was right, Department of Human Services. So that's been repurposed to office space. You have to wonder what the office space is going to be repurposed to, because if they're repurposing office space, you got to wonder how long this is going to last. And this is the Harbor Freight, and the Harbor Freight is only got one entrance from the outside, and they're the most recent store that is renting space, or yeah, I'm saying renting space in this mall. I would have to make a announcement. The Houghton City of Houghton Mall in the UP Upper Peninsula of Michigan is a dead mall.